South Africa's government of national unity is on shaky ground. President Cyril Ramaphosa has sacked DA Deputy Minister Andrew Whitefield, igniting a firestorm that could unravel the coalition. Was this a fair call or a political power play? Welcome to African Connection, where we unpack the drama shaking up South Africa. What led to Andrew Whitefield, a key DA figure, being booted from the cabinet? And why is the Democratic Alliance calling foul? Let's dive into the details and analyze what this means for the fragile government of national unity. Andrew Whitefield, the DA's Eastern Cape leader and Deputy Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition, was sacked just over a year after joining the GNU cabinet. On June 27, Ramaphosa clarified that Whitefield's dismissal was due to an unauthorized US trip in March 2025 led by DA MP Emma Powell.
I haven't been provided with any formal reasons for my removal other than to say that the president is exercising his constitutional right in terms of section 93(1) of the constitution. And as you say, he thanked me for my service, and that was the end of a very short and unexpected letter.
Whitefield admits to the trip but insists he followed protocol. Ramaphosa, however, says the trip lacked written approval and clearance from DECO, violating the ministerial handbook. He cited precedents like Nelson Mandela firing Winnie Madikizela Mandela in 1995 and Thabo Mbeki dismissing Nosizwe Madlala Routledge in 2007 for similar breaches. But the DA isn't convinced. The DA came out swinging, labeling Whitefield's dismissal a calculated assault on the GNU. DA leader John Steenhuisen didn't mince his words.
I think if we start to dig a little bit deeper into why Deputy Minister Andrew Whitefield was really fired, one will see it was because he was doing his job. He was asking uncomfortable questions about the lottery tender award by the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition. He had asked some very uncomfortable questions about the transformation fund that is busy being set up by that department, and he had raised serious concerns about some of the persons being nominated for the board of the IDC. I believe that these are the real reasons why Minister Whitefield has had to be moved from that position. Now, it is very clear that this cannot stand. So, we have given the President 48 hours to act similarly against the other members of his party who are guilty or facing serious charges or who are mentioned in the Zondo Commission report, to ensure that they are held accountable.
Steenhuisen's 48-hour ultimatum demanded Ramaphosa sack ANC ministers like Thembisi Melane, Nobuhle Nkabane and David Mahlobo, who is tied to state capture allegations. Over the weekend, the DA announced that they will oppose the budget votes of corruption-accused ANC ministers, including Human Settlements Minister Simelane and Higher Education Minister Nkabane. The DA is not leaving the government of national unity, but it will not participate in the looming national dialogue. The DA argues Ramaphosa is punishing Whitefield for a minor admin slip while letting ANC heavyweights off the hook for serious charges. But there's more to this story. Let's break it down. The DA knew when they joined the GNU in 2024 that the NC had members with serious allegations, corruption, state capture, the works. So why is it now, after Whitefield's sacking, that they are demanding Ramaphosa clean house? Is this a genuine push for accountability or a reaction to losing one of their own? The DA signed up for the GNU despite the ANC's baggage. Their outrage over Whitefield seems convenient. Could they be using this to gain more leverage in the coalition? Now, here's another angle. Was Whitefield sacked because he was asking tough questions? As Deputy Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition, he could scrutinize the policies and deals that might expose ANC weaknesses. Some analysts suggest his dismissal could be a move to silence a DA voice getting too close to uncomfortable truths. The US trip while a technical breach feels minor compared to VBS or state capture allegations. It's a fact that despite losing its parliamentary majority, the ANC still dominates the GNU. But Ramaphosa's insistence on his constitutional right to fire ministers without consulting coalition partners shows the ANC isn't ready to share power equally. Whitefield's sacking could be a power play to remind the DA who is in charge. So what's at stake? The GNU was formed to tackle South Africa's big issues: economic stagnation, corruption, unemployment, crime, and so on. But Whitefield's dismissal has exposed deep cracks. Trust between the ANC and DA is crumbling, and the DA's stance could destabilize the government. Public reaction is split. Some back Ramaphosa for enforcing protocol, while others call out his double standards, pointing to ANC ministers with bigger scandals still in office. The trade, industry, and competition portfolio is vital for economic recovery, and Whitefield's exit could disrupt key projects. If the DA escalates this fight, the GNU's ability to deliver could take a hit, leaving South Africans caught in the crossfire of political games. The clock is ticking on the GNU. Will Ramaphosa and the DA mend the fences, or is this the beginning of the end for South Africa's coalition experiment? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Whitefield's sacking was justified, or is the ANC playing dirty? Like this video, subscribe to African Connection for more updates, and hit the bell to stay in the loop on Africa's biggest stories. Thanks for tuning into African Connection. Stay informed, stay connected. Thank you so much for watching.